Hello everybody. This is Deontay, and yes, I'm driving while I'm doing this, but I have it hold it up somewhere, whatever. So, anyways, I just want to talk about the last week of my life. I know a lot of you kind of know what's been going on. This is about to be a pretty brutal, honest type of feed, or however you want to call it, stream. But yeah, so originally I was going to do this channel talking about like my weight loss and about mental health, but right now I'm going to put the weight loss on hold. Not necessarily the thing, but talking about it on here. I think the mental awareness and mental health talk is way more important. So I don't know if a lot of you know that I have bipolar and depression. Um, a week ago, on Saturday, July 7th, I was ready to be done. I was ready to end it all. And it wasn't a crowd for attention. It wasn't anything like that. It was my decision, and I wanted to be done. Did not succeed. It was intervened by my aunt and a friend, or else I would have gotten what I wanted. I was put in a mental health institute for a week, and definitely a huge eye-opener. One thing that really stuck out to me while I was there is one of the therapists said, we can go to the hospital to fix our diabetes, fix our cancer, fix a broken leg, but when it comes to fixing mental health issues, there's a problem. Or people want to say that you're crazy, you need to be a straitjacket, or whatever the stigma is. Fixing your mental health is just as important as fixing your physical health. And that totally changed my whole mind thinking, however you want to say it, how I thought about mental health issues for myself, not necessarily for anyone else. It's hard to ask for help. It's hard to admit it, especially when you try to reach out for it, not knowing that the right way, but reaching out to the people that you love and you think that love you, reaching out for that, it's hard to. And when you do reach out and you get rejected, or told that you're too much, or told that you're being over whatever, or just whatever negative it is, you get tired of hearing that, and so you shut down and you don't ask. And you get to a point where you're like, well, I'm done. And through this, I'm not blaming anybody, not one particular person, not one particular thing or anything. I've been thinking about it for a while, and I just feel alone. I'm surrounded by people, and know the fact that I live alone has nothing to do with it. I just feel alone, and I don't self-harm. I don't cut myself. I don't want to beat myself up. I just didn't want to wake up. I wanted to go to bed, and I didn't want to wake up. That is the honest to God truth right there. I don't know. Through this, I definitely have had an eye-opener as far as people in my life. I have already lost friends that I thought I had. I have already been told that the reason why I put it on Facebook was because I was asking for attention. No, that was me saying goodbye. That was my final, bye. I'm done. And my way of giving closure to everyone else. I said it, and I turned off my damn phone. People are going to talk, especially in a little town like where I come from. People are going to talk. And that's my problem. I'm too busy worried about what other people think. Not making anybody mad, not pissing anybody off, not hurting anyone else's feelings, all the while I'm getting hurt. People could care less if they piss me off. People don't care, if they, and I know not everybody's the same and people have different ways of dealing with things, but for me, that's just how I am. I'm a people pleaser, and I put myself last, and want and am going to get to a point to where that's going to stop. Not saying I'm going to love anybody any less. I'm going to care for anybody any less. I'm just going to stop doing it. Stop putting myself last. Stop beating myself up. Stop putting others before me, because if I have an empty cup, I can't fill anybody else's. And filling other people's is a part of who I am. I it's a serious thing. I'm not the only one. I won't be the last to try that and fail, or even talk about it and fail. And that's a serious issue. So many people struggle with depression and or anxiety, and nobody wants to ask for help. There's a couple things I want to address to the people who want to be negative towards me, have bad things to say, oh, she's dramatic, she just wants attention, get over it, deal with it, we all have issues, etc., etc. I'm happy you guys feel that way, but this is about me, and this is how I feel. And if you're going to continue to be like that in my life, nothing wrong with telling someone, hey, like, I'm here for you, but to be harsh and be rude like that, we got enough of that crap. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. If you have anything, or you want to be negative or talk crap about me, just go on with your life, and you're not needed. To the ones who have been there for me, there are some unspoken names that I won't say, but they know who they are. I want to thank Cindy and Joyce and Karen and Michelle, friends that I've had in longevity for more than 10 years. I want to thank you ladies for being there for me. Joyce, I know this has been very, very hard for you, but thank you for being there from Jump Street and literally saving my life. Mama Linda, I want to say thank you for the encouraging words and the talk that we had. It helped a lot. My brother, Skylar, for being there for me. Miss Shipley, Sarah, and Rodney, thank you guys for coming to see me. Rachel Brozovich, Ethan Dean, Kathy Moranville, Katie and Tim, Jamie Kreger, thank you guys all for coming to see me in the hospital. I heard you guys came. I don't really know how awake I was, but thank you guys for coming to see me. Maggie and Rodney Golden and Stephanie with an F. Thank you all for coming as well. I'm grateful for the people. I definitely have been shown how much I am loved. And hey, being in that place definitely puts things in perspective as well, as far as like, people out there really don't have people at all. It just makes me really sad. And so I just want to say it put in perspective how much I am loved. And people do care for me. I know people are busy. I know people have their own lives, and I'm not saying anything about that. There's nothing wrong with that. But I am saying thank you guys for being there for me. I don't know. I feel like I was all over the place, but there's just a lot. I will tell you guys that I do have I have set up for therapy to continue. I'll be going to a group therapy 3 times a week starting next week, for 3 hours all 3 days. And then through that, I will get hooked up with my own individual therapist and psychologist as well. So I will be continuing to get the proper help I need to get things that I haven't dealt with that are known and unknown off my chest, released, so that I can live a healthier, happier life. So I will be coming on here and talking a lot more about how I feel, things that I've learned about it, bringing awareness to it. I think it's really important for myself, first and foremost, but for others as well. I don't know. I just want to say thank you all for whoever views this, whoever sees this. Thank you for listening and taking your time out. And I hope you continue to listen and hear what I have to say. I don't know. I will say that I am glad that I am here. I'm glad that I did not succeed. And definitely was an eye-opener, and I don't ever want to get that low again. So I'm getting the help that I need. I'm getting the medicine I need. And it's okay. Nothing's wrong with that. And if you have a problem with it, you can kiss my black ass and move on somewhere else. I'm just saying.